You know this man.
Yeah.
Anthony Smith.
There we go. We're here. Man, this place is crazy. I haven't been to International Fight Week in a couple years. Obviously, last year was weird. And then, man, I can't even remember the last time I was at an International Fight Week, but this is absolutely nuts.
You just did a panel, right?
Yeah, we did the panel. We just an expert panel talking about the main card and a couple of the prelim fights that we're excited about. It was really fun.
Of course, you got yourself a big fight coming up end of the month against Magomed Ankalaev, and your division has changed dramatically over the last couple of months because we just watched an all-time classic between Jiri Prochazka and Glover Teixeira. Jiri's still the champion. A lot of stakes.
In my opinion, right now.
I would agree with you.
In my opinion.
Where do you rank that overall as like best title fights ever? Because there's other fights that maybe stand out, like that pop into your mind first, but I just don't remember watching a title fight that had so many swings of momentum every single round like that.
As far as most meaningful title fights, it's not up there at all. You know what I mean? Like as far as the historical value and things like that. As far as excitement, just pure excitement watching it, I don't think that there's a close second right now. You know what I mean? I think it stands out there by itself. And maybe that's some of that is recency bias because we did just watch it, but as far as, I think leading into that fight, we all kind of thought if it goes to the ground, Glover wins. If it's stuck on their feet, Glover gets knocked out. Both of those guys got to their spots, and when they did, it was one-way traffic for both guys, and just no one could get a finish early. Honestly, it was one of the best fights I've ever seen. I couldn't take my hat off enough to those guys.
You and Ankalaev, big fight coming up in Dallas. Stakes are high here. Yeah. Stakes are very high here. Do you feel that if you go out there and do what you're expecting to do, that you could be Yuri's next challenger? Or do you think you might still have to win another fight? How are you sort of looking at it from a stakes perspective? Well,
Dana's already said that this is the number one contender fight, so winner gets a title shot. And I think the fact that they haven't rebooked Glover versus Jiri or Jan Blachowicz versus Jiri, I think that's them waiting to see what happens with Ankalaev and I. If we have a stinker and it sucks, I think they'll slide one of those guys in. But I think if we go out and do what Ankalaev and I can do, I think that the winner of this fight gets a title shot no matter what. I mean, listen, Ankalaev gets in boring fights, but I don't. And so I've been in one boring fight out of 50. I don't suspect that there's going to be too many more of those. And I'm excited for the fight. I love the challenge. I love the style matchup. I think it's really tailor-made for me.
Love it, man. Well, I appreciate that. I know you're about to do the car wash here, but it's nice to actually meet you in person. We've done a few on the virtual Zoom, but here we are face-to-face. Enjoy the rest of the night and enjoy the card later on, my man.